got a couple brothers. My brother Devin is 18 years younger than me. He was born when I was a senior in high school. And he came to visit me last summer in New York, and he bought a $450 pair of Jordans. $450 for some basketball shoes, and he does not play basketball. When he bought them, he goes, "Hey man, don't tell Dad about this." I'm like, "I'm not gonna tell Dad. By the way, you're 30, okay? You have a job, you have a wife, you have a house. It's not Dad's business what you do with your money." Then I was home for Christmas, and my dad's like, "Greg, can you pass the potatoes?" I'm like, "Devin bought a $450 pair of Jordans." My dad flipped out, man. He flipped out. My dad does Marshall's math. No matter what item of clothing you buy, he will tell you how many of that item of clothing you could have bought for the same amount of money at Marshall's every time. $50 for a shirt, $50 for one shirt. You could buy 11 shirts at Marshall's for $50, son. I'm not really a clothes guy, but I don't blow a lot of money, but I have these jeans, okay? They're called 7 jeans. I discovered them like 5 years ago. They fit me. Before that, it was life before 7 jeans and life after 7 jeans. Like, they're awesome. They fit me well. $200 for 7 jeans. I gotta buy them. Don't tell my dad. He would not be happy. $200 for one pair of blue jeans. $200 for what you could buy. You could buy Marshalls for $200, son. You could be Marshall. He's retired, he's bored, he's got one hobby. He likes going out to eat and getting a deal and bragging about it. He tells cheap dinner stories like they're war stories. There was 8 of us. Everybody had an entree. Everybody had at least 2 drinks. Your mother had 5. How much you think we paid? $140. $36.50 with tip. Well, then you ate dog food, Dad, all right? Your brother and I went to lunch at Sullivan's. We got out of there for $9. You got out of there? Was it a hostage situation, Dad? Like I said, I got 2 brothers. My brother Matt is 4 years younger than me. Devin, 18 years younger than me. Every year for Christmas, the 3 of us go in together on one gift for my dad. We try to get him something big. Devin, the young one, doesn't always contribute his fair share. He gets his name on the card. He gets equal billing. He doesn't chip in when he's supposed to. Same thing this year. We got my dad an iPad. He's like, "Yeah, man, I wasn't really prepared to spend that kind of money, you guys. I was thinking something a little bit, Devin, do whatever you want. From now on, we're just going to put a pie chart on top of the gift. Like each slice of the pie represents how much that brother loves his father." You're at 4% deadbeat. That's a pretty pathetic piece of pie. That's not even a piece of pie. That's something that fell off the pie. Nice job, Crumbs. I hope that you're proud of yourself. I took my uncle to eat. We go to the restaurant, get the menu. You know when you get a menu at the top of every page, there's a heading, tells you what's on that page? He orders the heading. "I'll have the steak and pork." And you can't order that. "Why not?" It's the heading. "I don't care what it is. It says steak and pork. That's what I want. Give me the steak and pork." "What do you want to drink?" "Assorted beverages." He hates Walmart too. Walmart's putting everybody out of business. No, they're not. Yes, they are. They put my friend Clem out of business. Your friend Clem owned a top hat store, okay? John Wilkes Booth put him out of business. He's a baseball fan. He listens to the game every night on the radio. He spends a whole game complaining that the announcer is not telling him the score frequently enough. That's all he wants to hear is a score, so he just shouts at the radio, "What's the score, dummy?" I said, "What's the score, dummy? What's the score, dummy?" Like his idea of the perfect broadcast will be this. "The score is 3-2. 3-2 is the score. The score is 3-2. One team has 3, the other team has 2. The team with 3 is beating the team with 2 by a margin of 1. The score is 3-2. Hey, folks, if you've just joined us, the score is 3-2. We're going to go down to the field now for a special report. Bob, what's going on down there? Larry, down here, the score is 3-2. Well, let's take a closer look at that score. Now, the number 3, that is an odd number. It is also a prime number, only divisible by itself. It's 1 less than 4, 1 more than 2. That means if the team of 2 were to get 1 more run, the score would then be 3-3. Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Bob. Right now, the score is 3-2. That's a good broadcast right there. That fella ought to get him an Emmy Award or something like that. Old Dummy ought to take a page out of that man's book.